This is theater that isn't boring, theater that doesn't suck, and theater that is aimed at you, regular people. I'm Michael Gonzalez with Theater for Regular People, where we make theater that's good. Good enough for regular people. Today we've got for you our first production, Tracing Over.
Michael had approached me and said, I want to do something with you theater related. And I'm kind of wondering what a podcast theater company might be like. And I was kind of like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea, but I kind of wrote it off at that time. And then at the height of the pandemic, when no one is making theater, no one's making art, I realized, holy smokes, like here's an opportunity. It became evident to me how many people are now listening to podcasts. And so I hit up my buddy Michael and I said, hey Michael, that idea that you had, let's hit the ground running with it. And so I think that we're onto something. I think that the world, people are regularly tuning in, and that's really, really fascinating and exciting because people who we don't even know in other countries are regularly listening to the theater that we're making, and it's so exciting. And we're small right now, and we're just starting out, and it's so exciting because we have all the room in the world to grow and reach even more regular people with these stories. I'm Carlos Adorno, and I work as a lighting designer and stagehand. I'm a playwright and currently the resident playwright for all the plays being produced by Theater for Regular People. Also with Theater for Regular People, I do direct a great deal of our productions. We've only have 3 right now, but I've directed 2 of those. Probably might get the next one going. Oh, and I'm trying my hand at working as a composer because I'm currently working on my first original musical. So my first play, String, is a story about 2 brothers growing up with their single mother in New York City and what it's like for them to grow up with no father figure, only each other to hold themselves accountable in their development into becoming young men. Tracing Over Vellum is a story about a married couple where love, unfortunately, was not the reason that one of the partners got into it. 2 artists who thought they were in it for love, and maybe one of them was, but the other one had career ambitions that mattered more to them. Joseph Merrick, a Circus Act is a retelling of the life of Joseph Merrick, a real man who lived in the late 1800s with an ailment that covered his body with tumors and totally deformed him. And it's a story about his life and how his illness completely altered the way he came to see the world. Alright, so each show starts with a script. Once I feel that the script is in a place that we're ready to work with it, we'll start putting out calls for a potential cast, and then it's time to record. There's no sort of rehearsal process because it's all content, right? We show up, we do the performance, and we leave. Once we finish recording, that usually takes 1 to 2 weeks. We start our post-production, so engineering the performances so that everything is equaled out in terms of volume and there's no sort of like funky reverb or anything. So after the show's been engineered and the takes we're using have all been, perfected as far as our audio quality, we start designing the show. We'll bring all those things together and then just start layering everything until it's one big piece of audio play. And that's how it goes from beginning to end. All right, let's go again. Same spot. Actors ready?
Speeding.